Greetings. Welcome in. Welcome in. What's today? Happy Tuesday. Happy January 31st. If you're here right now, you made it through these 31 days. You made it through these 31 days. Whether you accomplished something, you achieved something, you lost something, you gained something, you're here. And that's all that matters. I am Simone the Shepherdess, and I was taught that if you get, you give. If you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. I am just cleansing the energy with some sage. Then I'm also going to bring us in with 4 chimes on the chime bell. This is cleansing the energy and atmosphere as well. I do 4 to represent the 4 elements of water, earth, air, and fire. Ashe. So today we're going to do 31 deep breaths. This is the last day of the month. I'm excited about the next phase of our journey we're about to begin on. So we're just going to end January with 31 breaths because we know without breath there is no life. So we give thanks to our breath. And what better way to end this month than we're doing some deep breaths. You ready? Just gonna start by breathing in slowly through your nose. I like to hold it for 5 seconds. I want you to hold it for however long you feel is comfortable for you. And then we're gonna slowly release it through our mouth. I haven't really started to incorporate counts when I inhale and exhale yet. I just do it until I feel the capacity of my lungs have reached fullness or reached emptiness. And I just go with it. So let's go. Ashe. Slowly bring yourself back to the present. I feel amazing. Okay, so yesterday I kept mentioning a book by Viktor Frankl. It's called Man's Search for Meaning. So real shit, transparency moment. I've honestly just been winging it since I started doing this segment. The ABCs of accountability, it was more structured because I knew what I was doing. Like, I know I want to find words or traits for each letter, write them down, get the definition, give some type of advice, some type of inspirational message or something. But this, it was like, okay, I know we're gonna meditate, so it's like, okay, you're gonna get on there meditating, and then what? I don't know, something bit me or what the fuck this is. Yeah. So forgive me, and so I get on here and it's like, okay, well, what you gonna talk about? What you gonna add to it? So just going with the flow, that ebb and flow. Because I told y'all I'm open, so I don't really be getting on here with notes or stuff written down. But that's about to change. I'm about to become more structured on the back end, and that's for me. Yeah. So don't judge me when I get on here and be like, damn, I can't remember the name of this. I only have the capacity to hold so much in, y'all. I carry so much. I wear so many hats. So yeah, read that. I'm finishing up part 2. It's still very inspiring, inspirational. I did start listening to part 2 yesterday, and there was a story in there I wanted to share. But ultimately, it was basically about everything's in your head. If you can train your mind to think something or emit or feel a certain type of way, your body gonna follow. So it's just like, I think I recommended Becoming Supernatural to Everyone by Joe Dispenza. And that's basically what that is. Everything in your head, you have the ability to heal yourself just by your thoughts. Yes, your diet and what you consume in your environment and all that does play a factor. But if you think you're healed, you're healed. You think you're sick, you're sick. You are as limited and as limitless as you think you are. So yeah, I'm finishing up that. It's very inspirational. It's definitely a recommended book, because it's like, if a person can make it through the Holocaust and still wants to give back to the world, share his experience, that's something you need to be tapping into, because a lot of us ain't experienced nothing nowhere near as worse as that, and we struggling. We're the walking dead. We're unaccountable. And it's time for us to change from that. So welcome to Meditating with Mo. We are tapping in with each other, helping each other grow, helping each other learn, meditating every day. This is probably the only time, if you're here right now, this is probably the only time that you get to have a moment of silence, to take a couple of deep breaths, because you're just carrying so much. You have so much going on around you, outside of you. So this is the only time that you ultimately have to go within you. So welcome to the flock. If you're here, if this video is adding value, like it, follow me, subscribe to my channel, write a comment, DM me. Just let me know if you're growing.
Mama?
Yes?
I can't find the mom in my favorite adventure.
It's probably in that playroom. Y'all need to clean up.
No, we don't need to clean up.
What else did I want to share?
Mama, what is that, Mom?
Go downstairs and look for it. I'm sure it's down there somewhere. So we are about to start tapping into the chakras. We're gonna focus on one chakra a month. So for the next 7 months, we already have what we're about to cover. Tomorrow, bring your pencil, your pen, your paper, so you can take some notes. I'm gonna be giving advice on the type of crystals you can tap into, essential oils, your diet. So we're gonna work our way up from the root chakra up. We are stopping at the crown chakra. I'm still learning about the chakras that are outside of our body, above that and below that. So I'm only able to give what I know right now, but when I do get it, I'm gonna bring it to the flock, of course. So I'm excited about that, y'all. So bring your pencils and papers. I have some meditations we're gonna do. Chants. So yeah, if you want to tap into healing, if you feel like you have some hidden traumas you want to kind of investigate, analyze, heal from, some childhood wounds, or you just feel like it's time to grow, it's time to learn more about me, it's time to be more intentional about me, and the only way we can do that is to dig deep to see what's hidden. Why am I the way that I am? Why do I react the way that I do? Why do I have such habitual habits? Am I accountable? Where am I unaccountable? Am I whole? We all have something we can be working on. We can be improving on. And this is the community to do that. So if you are here, this is for you. Thank you for tapping in. Let's grow. Let's grow. So in honor of us tapping into our chakras, I'm going to pull 2 cards today, one from each of my new chakra decks. The first one I'm going to do is from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle Guide. Said I was gonna do 2, and y'all know it, cause y'all know I be like pulling cards. I'm like, nah, too many came out, or nah, universe, we already had that card. But I said I'm gonna stop doing that because somebody can come across this video that has never been to my channel and need that message. So if a message continues to come out, especially in a deck that has multiple mini cards, 20, 25, 40 cards in it, then that message is meant to be heard. So I'm listening, I'm opening, and I am no longer trying to be controlling. Anyway, release and rejection came out. Let's see what this is about. Release and rejection is from our crown chakra. I don't know why is this cold. Give me 1 second. Just got their books. I'm still studying it. So yeah, this is the crown chakra. A lot of places I'm noticing are referring to the third eye chakra as the brow chakra. But yeah, so the color that they have representing the crown chakra is like a neutral color, and it says these cards embrace the spirit of universal consciousness. Overall impressions is neutrality. Keywords: enlightenment, consciousness, purpose, wisdom, spirituality, unity, expansiveness. Your intention, your manifesting intention that comes with this chakra is we reach the place of universal consciousness, which is outside our physical body. You may notice that these cards represent some aspect of our collective being. The ideal here is that we will all vibrate through our 7th chakra, and in a powerful way, it keeps us connected to our humanity. The cards of the 7th chakra are neutral in color because spirit in essence is neutral. Ashe. Here you receive messages from spirit that are detached from human worry. These cards indicate the higher-minded thinking that happens when we align with spirit. The power of holding space can also be seen in the still energy of each card. Here you will see how conscious choice can bring you spiritual magnetism. These are the cards of mastery. I love that because ultimately that is our goal here as we're working through the chakras, is to get to our highest self through our crown chakra. And as we work our way through the chakras, journey our way through this year, through learning the chakras, healing the chakras, tapping into be intentional about opening up our chakras or minimizing our chakras. I am learning that a lot of people can have a closed chakra, but also an overacting chakra. Yeah? Huh? Yeah? Come here. Okay, so I don't know. They keep moving. Yes? Come here, Cairo. So we got release and rejection. Rejection says they won't use me. This card is Ivory Tower. The artist is summoned for jury duty, but they won't use him. He doesn't fit their concept of what a juror should be. He paints pictures so no one understands. He lives alone. They want somebody who will put himself in the other guy's place, but he will never do that. He doesn't get mixed up with anything or anyone. They honor this individuality when they invite him. Yet, when he appears, they reject it by not using him. Inspiration. You don't have to be on the inside track. Be true to yourself and you will not be unhappy. Rejection is spirit's protection. Ashe. Ashe. Well, I was thinking today, there's not a door that has closed that I want to reopen. I am being divinely led. Anything that he is taking away was meant to be taken away and is going to be replaced by something much greater. Personal inquiry. Am I working with or against my environment? What is the purpose of my present solitude? Key ideas. Others' approval, unsupportive environment, working alone, arrival of a teacher. Keywords include protection, exclusion, and development. For rejection, meditate on imagine divine ivory light filtering down and encircling you. In the distance, the ivory tower beckons. You reach the castle and the drawbridge slowly lowers. You enter the castle grounds and come to the tower. At the top of the stairs is a door. Inside is the place of no judgment. You have finally found your way home. The next one that came out was release. This is the Shadow Gray Storm. I can no longer keep your secrets. Affirm, I can no longer keep your secrets. Nikita cuts through the graveyard as she rushes home in the wind and rain. She is terrified when Shadow Gray Storm appears and speaks in her own voice, repeating painful things she has said to herself and others. It's all your fault. I'll never forgive any of you. As she listens in the rain to her own words, she learns it is she who has been making herself miserable. She leaves the graveyard with a changed heart, ready to forgive herself and others. We touched on this yesterday when compliments came up. If you feel that you can't receive compliments or you aren't getting compliments, it's because of whatever you were battling inside yourself. And for that to come up today, it's a line. So we know that's something we need to tap into with this chakra. Inspiration. This is about personal responsibility and release of blame. It is time to clear the debris and move on. You cannot move forward while you continue to hide. I recently posted on my story that you can't try and be somebody new and still be your old self. You can't be two different people at one time. Either you want to grow or you want to stay low. I just made that up. Personal inquiry. This indicates healing family of origin issues. Am I ready to face my past and let go? Just talked about how starting with that root chakra, digging deep into hidden wounds, stuff that you didn't even know existed. Key ideas. Release, dwelling on the past, righteous anger, change in consciousness, judgment day, seeing clearly, hidden truth, great discovery. Keywords are healing, remission, and integration. The meditation for this card is, to do this meditation, you must have no distractions. Shadow Gray Storm simply asks that you sit and listen. In the silence, you will hear yourself. If you sincerely seek freedom, Shadow Gray Storm may come to you. When's the last time you sit in silence? I could easily, if Instagram don't cut off my live, play music in the background while we're meditating, while we're doing our breath work. But I know this is probably the only time you'll hear silence. be silent. So I try and offer that. So that was release and rejection. We're releasing all fears. We're releasing all doubts. We're releasing rejection. We are accepting rejection. Ashe. So let's see what's gonna be this is from the Infinite Wisdom of Chakras deck. I'm excited, y'all, because I felt my root chakra opening up, and that was so beautiful. That experience was so beautiful. And I'm excited to keep coddling, rubbing, loving on that chakra as we continue to grow. That's the only chakra that I felt opened up. So as we continue to work and journey through these chakras, I am anticipating, I am looking forward to experiencing another chakra open up. Throat chakra, spacious. Find the opening of your voice and expression. It says, the fifth energy center, known as the throat chakra, sits in the center of the throat and is known by the Sanskrit name Vishuddha. Hopefully I said that right. Which means purification, symbolized by a 16-petal sky blue lotus flower. This energy center rules the throat, neck, thyroid, and endocrine system. It is connected to our sense of hearing and communication through speech and other forms of expression. It is here in the throat that we begin to bring our earthly experiences up through the heart and speak them out into the world. It is the communication center and can be a powerful gateway to realizing all that we hope to manifest. It is important to keep this area as clear as possible so that we may speak our truth. There is an energy of expansion that arises here, like the vastness of the sky where the possibilities are endless. The throat chakra is ruled by the element of space or ether. In the elemental realm, space is the container where all of the other elements come together to form our reality. Message. The throat chakra has an important message for you about the power of your authentic voice. The time is right to express yourself to others as a form of your truth. This may involve words that have been held or swallowed in the past for fear of judgment or criticism. You see how judgment came up again? Wow. It may also be a call to higher levels of creativity and expression. This energy center is vital for all artists and teachers as it is the place where our words, music, writing, dance, and art really become form. If it is challenging to speak your honest feelings to others, then begin by writing down in a journal or letter what you would like to express. Starting with small steps can allow us to work up to the bigger task. As you work more with the throat center, you will be able to access your higher levels of creative development. Think about what you are manifesting and how you want to communicate that out to the greater world. Feel the freedom that fills you as you do. In the throat center sits the higher ego. And this part of our personality can challenge us as it wants to hold on, protect, and control. So y'all, ego wants to be in control. Filling all of your expression with light and compassion helps to soften this grip and fill the world with your unique song. Power statement. May my words, thoughts, and expressions be filled with authentic light. Ashe. May my words, thoughts, and expressions be filled with authentic light. I am Simone the Shepherdess, and I was taught that if you get, you give. If you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. Have a beautiful Tuesday, and I'll see everyone tomorrow when we dig deep into root chakras.